the museum, founded in 1916, encompasses art, history, and science and connects Dover to the greater world. So it's a little bit of everything. We have everything from a 10-foot tall taxidermy polar bear behind me to a whole gallery about the history of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles being created here in Dover, and the oldest house in Dover, the Dam Garrison, that was built in 1675. In terms of things that you're going to see here, or the experience in general, the museum is now shifting to an open campus concept. And so you're going to be able to interact with galleries and spend as little or as long as you like inside of the Woodman and the Hale House exhibits. We'll also have guided docent tours coming back shortly. So this is going to be an interactive history of taverns. And so we focus on a lot of tavern artifacts from Dover itself, but this is, talk about the larger culture of taverns in the United States in general. And so there's going to be interactive elements like this backgammon table here behind me. There's going to be tables in here that you can come in, play some colonial games at, card games, dice games, backgammon. There's going to be a bar that's getting built that you can kind of come sit at and learn about some colonial drinks that you can make at home. And then we have tons of artifacts on display as well from here. And these are actual artifacts from taverns here in Dover, like this bowling ball that was at Clark's Tavern on Silver Street, or this dice cup, or a whist card game counter. And so this opens up this week, and we're looking forward to having you here. This is drastically different than the exhibits that you're probably used to here at the museum. But yes, last August we worked with a co-creator of the Ninja Turtles, Kevin Eastman, to open up birthplace of the Ninja Turtles. For those of you who might know Dover history, they were created practically across the street, about a block and a half down Union Street. And so Kevin Eastman Studios donated a bunch of artifacts, and we created this interactive gallery that you can come in and see a lot of memorabilia and artwork. You can read some comics and art comics there. You can watch the old '87 cartoon. You can even come in and play some of the original video games. You can come in and really just get to interact with the history of the Turtles that were created here in Dover. Pretty much the majority of the artifacts and memorabilia in this room were all donated by Kevin Eastman and Kevin Eastman Studios directly. So they were very, very much involved in this. This statue here is actually one of only two in the world. So they made these 5 statues. They made 2 of them, one for Kevin Eastman and one for Peter Laird, the other co-creator. Peter donated his to the library at UMass Amherst, and this one was Kevin Eastman's statue set. And so we're very lucky to have that one. That's kind of like one of the big pieces here. So this, not a lot of people got to see last year because it opened towards the end of October, and then our HVAC unit went out about 2 weeks later. But this is one of our brand new galleries. It's called the Edwin Booth Theater. The Edwin Booth was here in Dover in the 90s and early 2000s as well. It's where Stock Restaurant is. So you might actually recognize the facade of Stock Restaurant here. But it was a performative arts theater. They did a whole ton of plays, and we worked with the original, or the former owner, Edward Langlois, and created this history and interactive gallery. And so you can go inside the theater, you can watch a video montage of some of the former plays and see artwork and memorabilia from some plays as well. But yeah, come right on in. So yeah, you can see, like I said, artwork and film stills from the theater that was here, some of the dresses that were on in the productions. Like this one here was the dress that Lizzie Borden wore in his play Lizzie, that was written in 1985. But for our horror movie fans, there is a small connection to Robert Eggers, the director of The Witch, The Lighthouse, and most recently Nosferatu. When Robert, he grew up here in Lee and directed a play of Nosferatu here at the Edwin Booth. And so we reached out to Robert Eggers, and he donated a copy of the marriage contract from the 2025 movie of Nosferatu, and that will be going on display here shortly. Here in the Hale House, we have a lot of local history. So there's everything from churches, police, fire, shipping, and we're really excited. Our new feature here is going to be on Harvey's Bakery. Unfortunately, they just closed down, but we talked and worked with Harvey's, and we have the storefront sign and a whole bunch of artifacts that they have just donated. So that's going to be going in this case here shortly. Early November, our HVAC, our boiler system went out on us. And so we had a difficult decision to make. It was either, replace the boiler with a new one, or move our idea of swapping out the boilers completely up a couple of years. And so we lucked out where we got a pretty sizable donation, and we had a lot of support from the community. And so these radiators are a thing of the past. This is just being waiting to be moved out. And instead, we've moved to this new electrical mini split system. So this is going to, better cool and heat the houses here. And it's also better for the preservation of the artifacts. Gone are the steam radiators, and we can control the climate, the temperature, the humidity, all from these units here. Not only that, but to do this, we required a pretty significant electrical upgrade too. And so when you're walking through here, you're going to notice a lot of new lights. All the wiring has been redone in the house, and it's just brighter, it's cleaner, and we're really excited for people to come see it. So yeah, come on over and visit the Woodman Museum. Our big grand opening event is this weekend, all weekend. And you can come in toward the museum, have a picnic out on the grounds. We've got snacks. And then we also are painting the deer. So the community come on in and paint the 2 concrete deer that flank the entrance to the museum. And so it's a great way to spend the weekend this weekend. We hope to see you.